obviously be very, very careful where you do that because of the Johnny Law. But these are, again, all these things are things we can baby step a woman into by making sure that she's comfortable. And it's very, very important too that you're actually comfortable with it as well, because if you're not comfortable, then she will not feel comfortable. You have to lead her through the experience, so you have to be the one that's confident and comfortable in doing it in the first place. So, yeah, that's a couple of things I'll say in regards to like opening up her sexuality like that. Obviously, and then obviously you can definitely talk about this sort of stuff. I'm not saying you can't talk about it, but I think women tend to have a far more enjoyable, pleasurable experience when the man feels like he's naturally leading her through a new experience, rather than saying, "Hey, babe, would you like to try out this or that?" Because sometimes she might not even know because she's never experienced it. Like I said before, if she's never done it before, she never even considered it. Well, maybe she doesn't know. So you want to sort of baby step into it and dabble in it, so she can see if she's actually into it or not.
No, it's a fantastic answer, because I've had very similar, like, oh, I don't know if I'm into that. We chatted about it. She wanted to try other things. And then it was a thumb in. Then it was, and before you know it, she's pulling out the lube and saying, I want to try it. And I was thinking, that's fantastic, because you're not pressurizing. You're letting them explore. And it's quite sad that we have to go through the rigma of, I'm a good girl, I don't do anything. And then as soon as you're in the bedroom, you get to know them. They want to do really debauched stuff. And you're like, why can't we just come out and say, I want to do this? Are you into that? All right, cool. Like, oh, I want to come back and have 3 of your friends watching, or whatever it is. And we have to play to societal rules. We have to pretend to be this image and then we don't always get our needs met. So you think how many people are unhappy in marriages and stuff. It's really sad when I think about it. But you said
there's a lot of people with very, very boring, dull sex lives because of that exact reason.
I mean, you said, what was it? You get laid 10% more when you adopt the mindset that sex is a reward for her, not for you. So how would we use that then going forward? How can we? Because we're working on our missions, we're getting into shape, we're going to the bar, we're using the 3 techniques you talked about earlier. But how do we take that? We're killing the dopamine chasing that we've been doing with social media, etc. But how do we use that mindset to then start killing it?
Yeah, so I personally like this mentality in the bedroom. Like, sex is a reward for her, not for you. I mean, think about it. Just think about it practically. Who's doing most of the work in the bedroom anyway? The guy is doing most of the athletic work.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you this for certain, because every time I've met a female porn star and she's done, like, let's say she's done like lesbian strap-on scenes with another woman, ask them every time. They're just like, "Damn, that was a lot of work." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what we have to do all the time."
Oh, yeah.
So, even women will admit that the guys do all the work. So, okay, you're doing all the work. All right. Women are typically a lot harder to please. Like women, that's the kind of like the colloquial, known thing that takes women a lot longer to orgasm than it takes men. Okay, women are a lot more. It's like a Rubik's cube. You got to kind of like figure out her exact combination to get her where she needs to get to. So there's more. Not only it's more physically demanding, it's more like more time involvement.